Morning, champions. Just a quick update on the meditation relaxation vlog that I'm putting together. I'm probably about 95% happy with the script at this point, so which is the major part of it. Playing around with some different, like the speed and the tempo and timing of recording and all that sort of things, and hopefully should be ready for a final recording quite soon. So watch this space. Today I want to talk about mental preparation, preparing for an event. So today I'm going into hospital to have a small tumor called a Glomus tumor removed that's under my big toenail, and it's quite a small basic operation, but I just wanted to explain my mental preparation for it because it's part of the black belt mindset, right? And I believe whenever you are, having had some pretty major surgeries before with my back and so forth, I really do believe that your mental preparation before going in for an operation or something like that, or no matter what it is, your mental preparation going into a grading or going into a tournament or any big event will have a huge impact on the success of the endeavor, especially when it comes to healing. I think you've got to have the right mental attitude going into an operation to give your body the best, it'd be functioning at its best so it can recover and deal with that trauma to whatever level it is to its best capacity, and will help you with your speedy recovery and ongoing success of the whole thing. So I just want to share, I guess, my mental preparation with that. So firstly, what I did was I journaled down everything that could go wrong today, from my specified surgeon who's doing the job could not show up and another doctor have to do the job, could throw you off. Quick check on the notes here. It could be late, or it could not even happen at all. The surgery could fail. It could, for one reason or not work out, be different to what the expectation was. There could be extra expenses involved that are unforeseen. It could get infected. It could be super painful, like way more painful than expected. It could be a bunch of other things as well. So that's what I do. I wrote down and I mentally prepare all the things that could go wrong. Then I write down everything that I actually want to happen and how I want it to be. And I go through, I want it to be relatively unpainful. I want it to be, my doctor show up. I don't want there to be any extra costs. I want it to be almost painless, I want my toenail to grow back perfectly. I want to be calm and polite. So how do I want to, then I went into how do I want to be as the patient? I want to be calm, polite. I want to be the perfect patient, I want to be, friendly, helpful, it's like a nice person to deal with. I want to have perfect healing. And I can take anything. My mind is strong and robust. This is nothing. I've dealt with major things that make this such a trivial thing that there's nothing to be at all worried, concerned about. It's just like, let's go. So my next note is that I used to worry that by picturing what, the worst case scenario, I was actually attracting it into my life. So I was scared that if I actually sort of pictured, those negative aspects that could happen, that I was attracting it into my life. I guess I watched The Secret too many times. But what I come to realize is, in my becoming a bit more mature in this stuff, is that I can't control the outcome. I can't control what happens. I can only control my mindset to what happens. Therefore, I must mentally go through the worst case scenarios so that nothing is a shock, because it's when something is a shock that I'm not prepared for it mentally, and that's when it goes to custard. So whatever happens is going to happen. I'm best to deal with it in advance, not focus on it, just deal with it, and then spend all my energy focusing on what it is that I do want to happen. Because if I've already dealt with what I don't want to happen, it's just like done, dealt with, over there, it's there, no problem. Okay, now I focus on what I do want to happen, and that's where the 90% of my, sorry, the 100% of my focus is now. Do you know what I mean? So this process that I've explained, I mean, quite personal to me, but you can use this process with any major thing. Anything that's coming up that is like a tournament, a grading, you may have an operation, like a big meeting, anything that has that potential to knock you off your center. It's a great thing to do, is to go through and, okay, what's the worst case scenario? Deal with it mentally, and then focus on, all right, what do I want to happen? And by actually focusing on what you don't want to happen, it allows it out, because it will be there anyway, but it allows it out and it allows you to focus. So you can use this process on anything. It's part of the black belt mindset. It's about being, clever up here, I believe. So look, guys, yep, I'm off. I'll have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the dojo very soon.